Race two, race two, race two. Quick and easy. And what do you know? All-wheel drive challenge. What do we need? Professionally tuned. Well, everyone uses a WRX, but I... 600 pp. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a GTR. Brand new GTR. It's got a brand central. Nissan GTR. Something completely not built for this. Okay. White. Alright. Purchase. Okay. So... suspension upgrade, transmission upgrade. Yes. And we're going to get a livery. Okay, so... tuning shop. Tuning shop. Ding, 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 ding. Racing. There we go. Dirt tires. Then we're going to get a... suspension upgrade. There we go. Steering angle adaptation. And... I think that's enough. That's all it will need. We're going to go to GT Auto. What do we have? Wide body. Nah, we don't need that. Car customization. Key. 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 And... what? Hood pins necessary. Tow hook. Yeah. Roll cage. Nah. Front grille. Alright, we're gonna load a style. Let's see. Let's try a rally. R-A-L-L-Y. Dink. Alright, now... oh, rims. And you get rally-ish rims. Okay. Standard size. There we go. Rally rims. And then lift the car all the way up, off the ground. I'm not sure how to tune a rally car. They don't make any good missions for rally cars to tune. Car settings, alright. But I do know... let's put it 145. Let's see how 145 looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's make it 190. Damping ratio, make it 40. So the expansion is going to be faster. Let me read this. How firm the damper's compression strip there is going to limit the amount of compression. So it's nice and soft suspension. Let's make that toe out. I don't know why the front's toe in. Toe out 10, toe in for the rear 0.5. Okay. Let's make downforce. And we're set. Look at that. Hey, let's make it a little taller. 160? How's 160? Yep, that's better. Alright. Custom rally car, nigga. We need to get thrust vectoring center, though. Well, get that. Let's see. Don't need that. No. There we go. Torque vectoring sector. Alright. Let's go back to the shop. Car settings. Let's see. Front rear torque distribution 50-50. Let's see. What is the weight ratio? 54-46. So ballast positioning all the way to the rear. And let's start adding ballast. Let's add 120 kilograms. Dink, 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 dink. So 122 kilograms to the rear, 50-50 weight distribution. Better steering. All right, let's do it. Do you qualify? Boom! All right. This will be interesting. This is the first time I've professionally customized a rally car, professionally made one. So... and the GTR is a powerful car. Surprisingly good control. It's not as good as a rally car. Maybe I need to tune it to actually have some more weight on the front wheels, so I can get a little bit more friction on the front. So when doing slides like that, it gives me a little bit more control authority. Because when you have the 50-50 weight distribution sliding sideways, the whole car slides sideways. Now, if it's less than 50-50, you kind of have a bias front or back. And 50-50 is fantastic on high friction surfaces such as tarmac, but on gravel and dirt, which is a lower friction surface, you see me doing these long sideways slides. Maybe it'll give me some more control authority on the front wheels. Oh, well done. That's it? Let's see what that looked like. Soft suspension definitely works out. I need to get rid of the camber angle. That might just be my grip problem, is the camber angle, which isn't exactly what you'd want on a dirt track. You want as much purchase on the loose soil as possible. I'm noticing that. The camera angle is more meant for high friction surfaces. Oh. Let's see. And go. Oh yeah, I can feel it. There's a big difference there. Big difference in grip. That's the problem, camber angle. Significantly faster. But we're going into that wall and dying. Much speed as possible up this hill. Big jump, big jump. Already a significantly faster lap. If I didn't make blunders, but I have significantly more control. Yeah. 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 Alright, well, now we've reached bonus time. We've completed the challenge. We've only done it in 20 minutes. So... No, not Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. Get some practice in. Change car. You. Change car. You. Okay, let's go. Not exactly a race car, but it gives me some practice in for what's coming for me on Wednesday. Race 5. You. We're going to be using this car anyway. We can get a few laps in. And it's a 30-minute race, if I remember. Not too much brake. It's going to be interesting when I finally get a chance to hit this track. Might be a new tactic of mine that I use. Practice the track that's at the end of the week with the car I'm going to use. 108, let's see if we can beat that. Ooh, too much cooking. Faster than 108. Let's take a second off. There we go. Punch it, punch it, punch it. Push, push, push. The AIs will not have a chance. Make sure of it. And I overdid it. Just racking up miles, just racking up space, time. This chicane up here. Oh, lost it. Okay. That's good enough. Of course, I set the fastest time. Hold on. Volkswagen Golf GTI. Change car. Let's see. There we go. Let's try this car. Huh? We're not there yet. These high-speed corners are always tricky with this car. Ooh. These are things that killed people in races back in the day. Do I have enough? Settings. Change car. Oh, you. I haven't driven you in a long time. I can... The first AMG. With a 4-speed transmission. What an interesting thing. You can't really push this car beyond its edge too much, so it's very, very well within its ability to handle. And that makes it a really demure vehicle to drive. A 130 is pretty good. I'm gonna take this on Nürburgring. We got our roulette ticket, but I'm just curious. Nordschleife, time trial. No. Let's get started. Not as power as I want. This only goes to 4th gear. Alright, we're coming up to another big straight. Here we go, we're unleashed. How will this handle the death curves? Alright, we're into the fun section of the course. We are more than halfway done. Oh yeah, you could take this very aggressively feeling. The jump. And now we're essentially home free. Oh. I got distracted for a second, but I managed to save it. Very fun car to drive on this track. Very enjoyable. All right, we're going to go mute. Take this headset off. There we go. Back to hearing. It'll be a little bit of a short break, but we get to watch this. All right. Well, that's that. So we are going to end the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.